So I went along to Parachute on the weekend. Instead of uploading 200 photos, I've decided to just show you all my photos in one video, and that way I can talk about them like I'm really showing them to you. Before I took any photos though, Toby got his hand stuck in that little compartment in his car. That's us at McDonald's. When we got to Parachute, the Perkins had a caravan for us. So that was where I lived for half the time. You can win that smashed up guitar if you want. Luke Thompson, of course. This is us being Kingston, because who wouldn't want to be Kingston? Apparently my head looks like a potato in there. That's me and my new friend Claire mocking the legs of Kingston, because they always like to bend their legs in uncomfortable ways. Oh, this guy had a real sweet tattoo. I'm still trying to figure out what it is, but he was proud of it. He had to actually peel a plaster off his mole to show me the whole thing. That's not as bad as it looks, that's just an accident. Hamey was here, that sticker was around the place. It's pretty extreme. Josie Tuck, she was awesome. And there's some other awesome musicians there. Don't know their names. Jono wasn't impressed. There's some... Oh, no, that's the band that opened for The Chase, of course. Techno band. That's probably the worst photo of The Chase ever taken. Bit of dust. Clancy could be a Burns victim. That's where the rave was every night. The police tent, of course, just so the youth think the police are cool. Left that after a couple of hours. That's me and Matt Livingston hanging out. He just turned up for the night, one of the nights. That's Lyndon. He was in charge of the White Elephant stage. Why would you want to set your tent up on the ground if you can set it up on planks on top of your car? Dan Sheed turned up to tell some stories, and they were really good stories, as you can see by Toby's face. Toby got real into it. Me and Jono weren't so impressed. Then Toby started playing Call of Duty 4 with a guy in real life. Then this guy turned up with a scary mask on, but we decided to be his friend. So did Ayla. But he didn't just have a scary mask. Tough guy. That's us hanging out with another zany guy. And then original zany guy started taking the photos for us. That guy's wearing a dress on his face. It's Parachute. Michael Phelps, the swimmer. Thought he'd check out the music. Then Toby started wrestling this guy in the village. And Jono started singing with this dude. Look like brothers, kinda. And Toby got blown away by the stilts on this man's ankles. So he started writing about it on a girl's shirt. So Jono copied. Then Jono thought it would be a good idea to jump in the pillows that were for women's refuge. So we all copied him, yeah, Jono, let's jump on these women's refuge pillows. But then I felt guilty. But Toby buried his conscience and carried on. And this guy turned up with a gas mask. Then we walked into the village and Toby made a new friend, about 12 years younger than him, no issue. Free hug. And then some girl ordered Subway as usual. So there's Toby's good friend again. Jono took a photo with the back of this guy's head. Hi Kim. So I started telling the twins about my camera and how it was a bit budget, so Kim took some sample photos of Lynn's for me, thank you. Yep, there's another one. 3 photos of Lynn's. Desktop photos. Here's Brad Hathaway doing some spoken word and singing, but I got distracted by this stain that looks exactly like Australia. Then Livy came over looking really upset, but then I showed her the stain. Ruby Frost, they were awesome. Me and Lace, of course. photo of the weekend, and this is why. Then Toby decided to lead me astray, and we broke into all these areas that you weren't supposed to go. So Anna McRae had to come along and be like, "Hey, get out. I shut down the police party. I can shut down whatever I want." Then Crazy Dave was all like, "Hey, the grenade of society," told this big speech, and then we ran off from his speech and we went to King of the Ring. It looks empty and it was actually a square, but then these dudes fought. Some drunk guy was in the corner trying to take over the MCing instead of Chubbs, so then me and Kim started playing this balancing game instead of King of the Ring, which turned out to be a little bit better. And Clancy thought, "Hey, I'll play too," but Toby wasn't impressed, because actually what I didn't take a photo of is Clancy slapping Toby. Then they played Leapfrog, not us, some other people. Then some people decided to guess our age. That was fine. They thought I was 18 though. That's not fine. Then Nate jumped on this big guy's back, started lip syncing Elemental P. Yeah, then we all started free hugging everyone apart from Kim, who's real anti-physical touch. Couldn't be bothered flipping this photo to the side, but that's us pretending to be Kingston. And that's a date that Josh was on, so I took an undercover photo. This is the last day where Livy and Rose decided to play some cards, but I decided to do Livy's hair instead of doing all that. And just when we thought all the zaniness was out of our bodies, Toby decided he wanted to punk poor Mark and steal the case off his pillow.
Stop. No, nothing. Nothing. Dude. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. What?
So yeah, that was Parachute for me.